Hello, hello. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and I want to welcome you to the HeartLine, Heart Talk with Adelai Brown. And I'm so thankful that you are here. You could have been any place else in the world, but you decided to come here with me. And for this, I am forever grateful and forever thankful to you. Now, what I want you to expect from the Heartline is this to be a space where you can come for us to create personal, relational, and financial wealth together. I'm all about what we call heart equity. Heart equity is a movement that we're starting, and it's all about living your life where your heart is straight and free and clear of a lot of the frustrations and the anger that can come from everyday life. Now, what I'm excited about when it comes to the Heartline and what we're doing is just the fact that we can all come into this community and love and support one another. I'm committing to doing a weekly pod. It will be uploaded live on YouTube every Monday. Either it will be a live pod or it will be pre-recorded. Whatever it is, it will definitely be designed to be a right now word for you right where you are in this season. This podcast is a testament to me walking by faith and not by sight. In September 1st of 2014, I launched Heart Talk, which was a weekly women's empowerment session where women from all over the world would tune in for us to support one another as we heal our hearts and transform our lives through telling ourselves the truth. It was very transformational for many people, and it ended up being a lot more than just women that were participating in Heart Talk. So I took a little hiatus from doing Heart Talk live every Monday night. And I've still been doing Heart Talk, but just not in a public setting. And now we're back. Now we're back doing Heart Talk. Now we're back with the Heartline, the official podcast that I'm launching. And I'm so excited about it because I've just been on this mission of doing heart work for a long time. A lot of people know me as the heart coach because that's what I do. I do life coaching with a focus on mental, emotional, and spiritual health and wellness. And it's a different type of coaching. And that's why I've dubbed it heart coaching. If you decide to join us on this journey, you can expect your life to transform, but it's going to authentically transform. What does authentic transformation mean? Authentic transformation is transformation that is real and true to you. It is not transformation that you are, working towards because you're trying to prove to your dad that you were good enough, or trying to prove to your mom that you should have been her favorite and not your big brother or big sister. It's not that type of transformation. It's not where you want a quick fix because you want some type of quick relief. When I talk about authentic transformation, I'm talking about letting go of who you thought you were supposed to be and becoming that person that God created you to be, and exploring who that is and embracing who that is, and really getting to embody all of who God created you to be. That's what authentic transformation is for me. It is going from stuck to being unstoppable. It is going from living a very dead life to being full of life and full of living. And that's what the Heartline is about. It is about us being in line with one another. It's about us building heart equity. We understand putting sweat equity into something when you have to work hard to get your value out of it. We understand that when you purchase certain investments and things of that nature, how those investments will cause you to build equity, which is added value. So what we're working on is you're building heart equity, which is added value to your life. You're getting to see what it looks like when your heart is straight, when your mind is straight, when you're not focused on your insecurities, when your triggers are not controlling your life. What does your life look like when you actually like the person that you see in the mirror and you don't have to be jealous or envious of others? What would your life look like if you went from scarcity to abundance? What would your life look like if you stopped seeing yourself always as a victim and you saw yourself as a victorious person? That's what the HeartLine is about, getting your heart in line with who and what you were created to be. It's very important. It's very important that we keep our hearts and our minds fixed on our purpose and why we're here. You know, lately I've been having a lot of conversations with people and just talking with them about the importance of being authentic, the importance of being real. And I had a conversation this morning just talking about how hard it is for so many people when it comes down to them wanting to have authentic, real, organic relationships. It's really hard for a lot of people because they are not real and authentic and organic with themselves. I deal with this a lot with the women and men that I coach. It's like, look, you want somebody to keep it real with you. You want somebody to hold you down and have your back, but you don't do that for anyone. You're not showing up that way. And more importantly, are you doing that for yourself? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you being there for yourself? That's the question. And so when we get on the HeartLine and you come into our village and you come into this community, you need to understand that this is about getting your heart straight. This is not about stunning. This is not just about getting the bag. We have to understand, if you think wealth is just money, this is the wrong podcast for you. You need to go someplace else. I'm not about the superficial stuff. I have pursued a life in corporate. I have tried to fulfill my insecurities with pursuing a degree, getting married, having children, trying to build certain relationships and build wealth through relationships or build wealth through my own personal growth. But what I realize is, if you don't have Christ at the forefront, if you are not operating in what you know to be your purpose and what God called you to do, you're never going to feel fulfilled. You're never going to really be operating in the spaces and the places that you were designed to do it. So what I wanted to stop by every Monday and let you know and just encourage you that it is time for you to embrace all of who you are before you can go out here and try to be somebody that you're trying to convince yourself that you are. People are going to tell you to chase the bag. People are going to tell you to go after it. You got to do this. You got to pursue this and you got to pursue that. No, what you need to pursue is figuring out who you are, who you really are. Not who you thought you need to be. Not the image you created in your head that you've been trying to achieve for the last 20 years. Not that person. Because that person isn't a real person. That isn't who you really are. That's who you think you need to be so that you can be good enough, so that you can be valid, so that you can be represented well. And I just want to tell you that that's bull crap. That who you are is just enough. Not who you think you need to be, but who you are. And as long as you keep rejecting who you are, as long as you keep running from who you are and keep avoiding who you are never going to experience the level and the pieces and the joy of life that God has for you. And that's why we're here. I know what it's like for people to, I know what it's like for you to pursue a career. I know what it's like for you to pursue wealth and like home ownership and in the material things, in the money, in the savings accounts, in the life experiences, and then one thing I found is that you will tell yourself, well, if I just get this house, I'll know I've achieved. If I could just get married, I know that I'm worthy of love. No, you have to know that you achieved and you are worthy of love before you get the house. You have to know that you achieved and you're worthy of love before you get married, before you get the degree and transition into that career. You have to understand that you're worth a lot more than what you can do. Your being is worth a whole lot more than your doing. And it's important that you understand that. And I've been in the background really working on myself for the last 2 years, just really, really doing some work, some inner work. I am really committed to what I call doing the work. It's like, what work are you talking about? I call it hard work. I have a 6-step process that I've used to transform my life. And I've also used the same process to help transform the lives of my clients and others that I've worked with. And I know that it is important for us to stay in the process and to trust the process and do not lean on your own understanding. So if you decide that you want to be a part of the HeartLine and you want to build heart equity and get to see the personal, relational, and financial wealth grow in your life because you're authentically living, then this is the place for you to be. I welcome you. I want you to be here. We're not in here alone. I can promise you that this community is going to grow and you're going to see a lot come from this podcast. And I just wanted to start these initial recordings just because this is a testament to what God told me and what God said to me about what it is that I need to be doing in the earth right now. And so I'm encouraging you, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, just know that now is the time for you to do the work that you were called to do. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to always get it right. You don't have to always figure it out, but just know now is the time. And if you want to be encouraged, if you want to be uplifted, if you are tired of trying to do quick fixes to feel better about yourself and you still feeling miserable on the inside, I welcome you to join the HeartLine. Subscribe to the page, like and share. Make sure you have your notifications on so that whenever we go live or post a new video, you know about it. But most of all, be committed to doing the work, the heart work. Because the truth of the matter is, if you heal your heart, you will absolutely transform your life. And that's what we are here to do. Our world needs you to show up. Stop looking to the left and looking to the right and looking for somebody else to bring the solutions. The solutions are due from you. You have the answers. You have solutions. You have the breakthroughs. And we're on the HeartLine because we're going to be encouraging each other to bring these ideas and creations to fruition. So I thank you for being here. I thank you for your support. I thank you for being committed to doing the work, to making sure that you and your family and the generations to come live fruitful, blessed, abundant lives. And we're going to all do this together. So remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, HeartLine TV, and remember to tune in every Monday to see what's going down with Heart Talk with Adelai Brown on the HeartLine.